Maybe going to inflict a bit more damage here to Davey. And the race leader goes down, Matt Trulove. It was looking like...
Nuova variante e poi attenzione, ecco l'episodio che purtroppo va a causare l'esposizione. Prova il sorpasso uno dei due piloti, l'altro cerca di resistere, perde l'anteriore e lo butta giù. Quindi le sorti del pilota che...
Deixa o seu like na nossa transmissão, ó. Aí, amigo.
Deu uma
Aquele
surfadinha.
high sidezinho, né?
Deu uma
Por
surfada.
sorte, a moto...
What's happening? Shows us here. This is down at turn 7, and that's early. Yeah. That's very early. Good, Kiandra. Should be one of the bikes here at the front end. Yeah, no, it's just
the front. No, that was
it's just going in hot.
Like 2 seconds.
So there goes Chang Chi-Ying.
So it wasn't
Getting their elbows out and chopping and changing as can. Oh! That's Inez and...
Turn one hard on the brakes through there. You can see it. Just the rear end comes around, almost like the crash at Middle Hollow into that last corner. The rear end just comes right around on it.
It's a replay of...
Oh my goodness. Feels like trying to do a Superman seat grab on that thing.
Side of the racetrack and his bike on the other, race control bringing out the red flag so they can safely get him off.
His had PJ not able to make the pass.
Oh no,
He's
PJ
down.
crashes. Oh man.
Unbelievable, PJ.
Conditions helping him out. Let's have a look and see what can happen with Ollie Walker. Just lit up the rear coming out of Britain. The bike goes for a tumble. There are a few. Still Soroviet that leads then from right Frost and down. Two riders into his ease. Oh, and Charlie Barnes has gone down after contact seemingly with Ryan Frost. He tries to get under braking, nowhere for Barnes to go.
Yeah. You could argue it was a racing incident, but Charlie Barnes had nowhere.
Let's have a look here. It is, that's number 11, Luke Allen, a high side.
He gets caught up with the bike, kind of flicks in the
Yellow flags then.
This is it. Oh.
Deary me, that's 93. Mikey Hardy crashing, and unfortunately Joel But maybe going to inflict a bit more damage here to Davey. And the race leader goes down, Matt Trulove.
So,
that's the number 4.
Hugo Claire.
No, that's down. Randy Krummenacker down on the floor.
Oh,
so that's live. That's
live.
That's for sure. Fair play to him for doing that, but just on board, just trying to crack the throttle. That went
2009. Oh, what's this? Whoa! Whoa!
Not sure who that was, to be honest.
It does! James. Yeah, this is sorry, Carson Mumford goes down early in qualifying, broken leg. That's a bummer. Yeah. Then here's a replay of that crash here. Ooh. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, looks like another rider, number 7, gets in there, but yeah, the 34 got landed on and it took his hand.
Decided get Hampshire. No, and they are starting to catch Kitchen. Oh no, Hampshire's down hard.
Esa le han dado al clavo, la pusieron derrape de líder, señoras y señores. Tenemos en este momento batalla entre Eric de la O y Fernando Negrón. Eric Corona.
Down into this section, he'd been on course to move himself up into the top 6, but he might be affected now by the yellow flags. But Caracasulo there, just with that crash down at turn 12, everyone's starting to push on that a little bit harder now, and easy to make a mistake.
Yeah, Lecuona third in free practice 3 this morning, but he's, I think, non-qualified 3 times this season. He's had dramas in various Superpoles and at various rounds. Things stand.
Yeah, and it's going to be basically the same crash, you'd imagine, at turn 7 for those a little bit later in the corner, a little bit more whenever. Yeah, the curse of the home livery, and Bit of damage done to that MV as well. You can see it has a bit of a barrel roll through there. Carica currently on the second, and we've seen that crash for quite a few riders during the course of
Josh Herron. So he is literally trying to go out there and just snatch this championship this weekend. Oh! Xavi Flores down up in the top of turn 1.
He said he's been closer to Herron all weekend.
Sorry,
Looks like somebody's down in the background. Yeah, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's Richie Esco.
Unheimliche kämpferische Leistung und Fehler hier von Tim Schröter. Wie schade ist denn das für den Deutschen? Und Sturz hier, da wäre fast Katona wieder mit reingeraten, die 188 hier.
I've seen the Europeans come over and figure it out. I am fully capable of figuring it out. And on this track, right.
Well, there's a European that figured it out. Here's an inside line from VL. Masterpool fights him off. Oh, they collide, and that puts VL down.
Oh, man. See him at this point. He leans in. Oh, you know what? Tom was going to try to sneak back to the right-hand side and get him on the inside.
Emil's side good enough, clips the fence. Jack Holder on the inside. Emil's got a little bit. Oh! Wow!
Che ha un vantaggio corposo, ben 36 punti nei confronti di Barbagallo e di Savino. Aggressivo, determinato, vincente. Barrini purtroppo qui in uscita quinto, situazione rovesciata e poi attenzione, purtroppo arriva a caduta.
That one, then we've got McKay. Brinton's looking racy in Korea. And that's a big crash there at Craner Curves for Ryan.
Even hard on the brakes into Goddard's there, asking. Yeah, I don't think anything touched there, and I think he's just asking a little bit too much from the front tyre.
Let's have a little look. This is going to be the incident, so it's two. We'll kind of watch mid-pack. Let's have a little look now. We're going to come. Oh wow! It's on his own. It's a huge high side, and luckily everyone does. Oh.
Just tucked in over the curb. You see the bike just chattered as he turned left there over the paint. A little bit too much lean at all, but he was asking a bit too much of the rear tire. Ted Wilkinson safely got out the gravel, and then I do believe he's the type of rider.
Paul Brown's gone down just as we were saying. The championship lead. And that's that Phillips Roviak that's gone down in the background with Jack Burrows. Soroviak, just like Brown did a lap ago, tried.
Ted there, Manuel Brinton. There's a championship.
Not often you see bikes losing the rear.
Temperature.
The fastest lap of the race, and this is how it happened. Just in there, way too fast.
A little bit wide, a little bit too much. A real wobble on. I think Richard Cooper just looked. Oh, Richard Cooper!
Cooper's gone down, and he's your championship leader.
Best result of the season last time out yesterday in 11th, but that's just your typical low side
as well. It looks like a high side. Watch his rear.
Oh, horrible! The wheelie happened then. So McConnell's got that. Oh, goodness.
Oh, hang on.
And then, nowhere to go for a Halloran. Oh, that's horrible. They're the crashes you hate to see when the bike comes back around into the circuit.
Actually, and Billy went down because he clicked the handle.
On the floor.
This is turn
that's
3.
Fast.
That's really fast up there.
Ooh, he's not hit the barrier, has he?
Did he lose it on that new patch of surface that's been put down?
Unlucky that he's injured his ankle there. So look at this though. Oh, that's why it's not an unusual position. He's come together with Philip Ertl, and that Honda has smashed inside into the
less experienced of the two championship. Oh, contact! With the time behind Mark Vick. And there's contact. Mark Vick is involved. Bent exhaust as well on the number 99 of Palmowski, the newcomer from Poland. Mark Vick.
Oh, big crash involving two riders there. One of them, Akin and Afif, looking like they're looking for improvements. It's a big crash down there.
Sekarang ini Naki Rifki dan Darwish Amca dan Farid Hasbi. 20 yang terjatuh di bagian belakang.
Fixed. We'll see what happened here down into turn 5. I think on the brakes, by the time we get him in the camera angle, he's already down. So probably that second race, it just how. Oh, and JD is down in that last corner. Such a fast crash. I was just talking to him yesterday.
Was quick during that second qualifying session.
Oh, big.
But James goes down.
Down into turn 1. Man, unfortunate for James. It seems like every time.
Replay, out of the Ducati corner they go. Keep an eye on the guy second there. He got out of control on the way into the corner. I think he was trying to go up the inside of West, then had to pull out of it. Well, yeah, he was just...
Numéro 10 qui est devant. C'était chaud pour la moto et Simon Maillard derrière qui glisse sur le ventre. Ventre il glisse jusqu'au...
Allez, Maxime Verger.
À l'arrière qui se dérobe au moment de remettre les gaz à la sortie du château d'eau. Regardez, bien sûr, il regarde.
Goguet m'impressionne parce que...
Oh, attention à la Magoguet justement qui part à la faute. Qui part à la faute peut-être un petit peu trop confiant, un peu trop... On avait 14 tours, on avait dépassé la moitié de la course.
Ah, une chute curieuse, hein, l'entrée du pif-paf. Perte de l'arrière pour Morgan Adel.
Qui va être légèrement retardé, on l'imagine. Alors, est-ce que c'est un accrochage ou est-ce qu'il s'est mis tout seul? Allez, on a... Oh, attention, première attaque à Adélaïde et la première chute. Oh, attention, il y a un gros carton là à Adélaïde avec deux motos qui sont partis à la faute.
Valentin, ah oui, mais on a Valentin, on a Valentin. Ouais, oh, une chute dans... Et je me demande si...
180.
Ce serait pas Noah Sourdon?
Grosse
attention,
chute.
on va essayer d'avoir...
Pilote relevé. On a une nouvelle chute là au niveau du château d'eau. D'Adélaïde peut-être.
Après Florentin, c'est Valentin.
Ouais, c'est Valentin.
Tire éventuellement de la pole position de la course 2. Voilà, on revoit la chute de Valentin Eisen.
Take a look here, it was Juliusson. Same thing, does he just come up short? Yes, he does. Look out. Tell you what, he was very, very lucky. Into the left-hander by the city jump. Yes, folds the front over the bars. That's how quickly it can change.
Yeah, and you're going to see Webster's mistake. Just loses the front, right? Yeah. He steps over and never really had the front as he transitioned down that jump. You see Max Anstey narrowly avoiding disaster, as well as Yokohama.
Trying to sneak his way in, and it's Townley who leads, and we've got... Rider that fell here a lap ago. Watch this, he dragged his foot pegs, that's why. Look how hard he hits the ground. He is okay, though. But the Japanese rider in the middle, getting absolutely sideswiped there. Was it the Japanese rider? Anyway, 7 or 8, there's another Venezuelan.
Look at the back of your screen. Oh, it looked like it was... Oh, my goodness me. So 2 riders involved. Thankfully, the other riders... And that was a 72 clipping the 18 of Tamburini. And Tamburini so lucky not to be collected by any of... See what happened here. Did he get caught? Oh, he just lost the front all by himself. So lucky there was RB Adatama on the Astra Honda Racing Team machine. Then let's see what happened here. Is out wide. Oh, the rear end comes round. Whoa, over the top. That's a nasty crash for the Japanese rider. So Taiga had a hope.
Cabarrus comes through in second place. Here comes Smarsley. Oh, what a move! Oh, there's drama there. Oh, that's a big crash.
What happens? Keep an eye on the number 19, and yeah, the front just folds out from underneath her. She's a long way away from the white lines and the curbs, but she just has that tip.
Negra with the advantage. He tried to do what Toprak Razgatlioglu did on a Yamaha R1 and hold it when he had a moment through there, and then contact further back. 44 is Basili. Would you believe it? What?
Geiser emerges just in front, and Seawards got through there as well. And oh wow! Is that Hurlings who went down? He was trying to... No, it was...
Wide look, throttle still open. Wow, goes onto the paint, and that's what happens. That was... Yeah, it was... I mean, he's an experienced lad, brilliant rider. He's Lee Bob, but that is a rod that's come out of the engine. Oil spills on the back tyre, and that's the result. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the bike's on. We saw him go down. He's put back on his feet. It's like a front end of there.
Yes.
That was the warning sign early on in the session this morning, James, and then
Well,
yeah, again,
Leon, let's have a look at this then. From
he clips.
Oh, he clips Morgan McLaren's Woods bike. The front wheel or rear wheel, that's not where you want that to happen. Goodness. So, difficult to say here. Oh, McConnell lost it and Skinner had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done! Owen's championship is done! He'd done...
Dia naik tepat. Jazil menghilangkan grip di rear tire conditions here at Sepang immediately. And down goes Guojie. That is, Yu Yi Shen has gone down there.
This is 2-6 BSB champions on the grid, and that could be nasty. I thought that was going to happen. That's the danger, and the 40.
Oh, that was a little bit of a...
Fortner not able to skip across the top. How difficult is it to all of a sudden completely change your approach? Oh! Fortner! Oh, no!
He's not. He goes down and do on the ball.
It was always going to happen. Coming from so far back, Cham was never going to.
Turn to that hard braking point.
Oh, we just tapped the throttle in, I think, there, Anthony. Just unsettled the front and off we go. That happened.
Yeah, and you can see it there. We're basically 3 into 1. Don't go, and for all the riders, you're always...
And Carrasco has got it done on her own. Sarah Sanchez has gone down, and that is absolutely...
Yang berasal dari ART seperti... Terjatuh satu pembalap di sana hadirin. Oh, sayang seribu sayang. Dan inilah, hampir saja kehilangan kendali. Zico and Rosso. terjatuh pembalap-pembalap kita.
일단은 11번 박민규 선수가 현재 초반 선두를 유지하고 있고요.
오, 벌써 날아갔는데요.
스피드 발생했어요. 아이고.
네.
さあまだ上位おーっと転倒だこれは高橋匠が続いているはずです。岩田が転倒、スプーンカーブ滑っていってしまった。伊藤和樹です。さあ櫻井ホンダの伊藤和樹が転倒。今若干ではありますけども長嶋哲太もつい中須賀が来た。中須賀が岡本前に中須賀転倒。1コーナー中須賀転倒。
That front brake on with any lean at all, that's what's going to happen. You see PJ go through here. He's going to get his hand up in the air.
Boy, incredible.
Hemos dicho, ¿no? Que incluso en seco hemos visto varias carreras en las que ha habido muchos abandonos, en las que ha habido mucha supervivencia.
Sí, a ver, el circuito.
Interesting sport that way because you kind of just go from a one rider down, base fluke.
Que queremos
se han tocado Aitana, Peña y Germón. Ahí mira, Germón y Peña se chocan.
Uy. Han salido con todo, no se han visto.
Qué complicada está esa curva. Y ahí vemos
bueno,
aquí
lo vemos.
Cae.
Venía con bandera amarilla y...
Los que cierran la clasificación.
Caída.
Uy, atención al fondo, cuidado, triple caída. Triple caída por
Oliver,
detrás.
creo que se ha caído.
Después de haber batallado durante toda la carrera, vuelve a vivir el disgusto de ayer. Bueno, se le ha ido de atrás.
Sí.
I think it looks like he maybe collects a rut. I'm really not sure. No, I think it's just the tyre catching up on him. He's probably...
Como Madrid va a ganar la global de 85.
La verdad, 7 segundos con 7 de ventaja sobre Carlos Martín.
Espectacular.
Y queda muy poquito. Bueno, quedan todavía 5 minutos.
Ahí vemos la repetición. Qué
cómo
caída.
se ha llevado la moto.
Vamos, qué caída más fea. Qué caída.
Out of the corner of my eye there.
Let's see, where is he? Oh, just off the left there. Yeah. Oh, man. And he hit the ground
that third
hard.
one, that impact on the third one is...
Oh, wow. Oh, replay here. Let's have a look in the background. Yeah, on the right-hand side. Wow! That bike went flying. That is reasonable weird. So, watching the right-hand side here. Jumps off track. Wow! He got saved by the catch fence. He was clean.
Yeah, he just lost the front there. Just the bike kept on going away from him and just got a chunk of that water barrier there.
E foi no gancho o piloto da moto número 53 num high side, ainda que a baixa velocidade, o que é certo é que a moto, a viseira da sua moto em condições. Ele perdeu a frente na curva 13 e a moto a rodar sobre si própria.
Look on the Ducati replay in the background there, just lost the front on the way in there, just asked too much of that Pirelli front tyre. How long did he try and save it on his elbow, Steve? Yeah.
Não deixou espaço, veja o troco, já tomou o troco ali, a batida dos dois. Alta. Olha a frenagem ali, ó. Para o S de baixa, foi embora. Escapou.
Almost all of them are very close to each other.
Oh! And that's one of the leaders who's down.
It is Masaki.
It is Masaki.
For Hayden Gillum and having to change that position number from 2 to 1, and we have Benjamin Smith has gone down.
Alexander on this lap, and both got by. Corey's got a big crash for Corey on the exit of the back straight right-hander. He slides.
Terlibat di terperhati. Oh.
Oh, so that's unfortunate. Number 6 behind there, that's Afik Shazani. He wasn't even
on the outside, and here comes McElrath on the inside. Down goes Shock with a big crash, and McElrath
all over the place right there.
And Aranda tried. Oh no! Down goes Clout. Was in 16th. Here's what happened. Oh, Dean just got caught up in
Wilson.
Oh, and the tire just reaches up and catches the rear of Cole Nichols.
And as a hobby, he comes and takes. Oh, that's too bad. We see. And then
Oh, ibarat pahalanya sampurnain magilihi amin dapat pati.
Oh, what a save that was! That was Mihaila. He also had a Mihaisa. Oh, and that's the Kawasaki of Del Olmo. The 61 has gone down, so he had
in the back of the picture, he arrives upside down there into turn 13. Nasty landing and nasty ending to his 6th bike in the picture. Rios was on the inside there, wasn't he? So those are the riders, 2nd and 3rd in the championship.
Keep an eye in the back of shot.
Yeah, we're trying to say.
Maybe not.
Well, it's in the middle of the shot, and he does indeed tag the back there of Sal Mellor. Certainly, if there was one rider you could say there.
We're keeping an eye on this lead battle. It's oh no! That's Crusades, and he tagged the back, I think, of Pini.
Temperatura ideal, né, mano?
Exatamente. E aí, Ale, muita gente...
Ai, ai, ai! Que Brito e meio com Kawakami o toque. Que Brito e meio com Kawakami os dois.
見てみましょう。これ、接触がありましたか？あ、単独だ。前で倒れて、後ろのこれでもよくこけなかったゼッケン14番。バランスは崩しましたけども、選手も、決して諦めてはおりません。いや、これでもチャンピオンを抜いて、これは
But Jason didn't come through the field, so you can see those.
Rider down.
Gosh, it's
132.
It's going to lose the front just past here. Let's see if that happens. Nope, loses the rear. And it kind of high sides him off the inside. So. Good thing he's okay. I saw him, obviously he's gotten back up and tried to get that bike going again. See him on the right-hand side of the screen, not going to be able to continue. So
now let's have a look for them. Look, Sanchez. Oh, when he gets out over the curb, loses the rear, and that was all his own doing as far as I could see.
Yeah.
Side line, but he might run wide on the exit. It's impossible to call. Boom! Oh! Big incident. Down goes McKinley Pass, and also into the ground. Another jump start. Michaela Moore has jumped the start, so that's bad news as well for North America. And more contact, and more bad news again for North America.
Is 13 points, and then the other right. Oh, that's the Oceana bike.
That's McDonald, and he was leading into Pedrosa corner.
Sector, but he's got the guts of 4/10 of a second in hand. So, oh, and a big crash down in towards turn 13 there.
Up into second place, but that was beautifully converted, and there's contact in the background. Three of them.
Davis.
Africa, Blake Davis for North America.
Yesterday was pretty much the worst day she's had in the bike. She just couldn't get the feeling with the package underneath her, the Dunlop tyres.
Minamoto then, who was fighting. Oh, down! And that's Meyer again. He's had 2 big moments at turn 6. It has been coming, and
earlier, and the only thing was he was in that B group, so it was a little bit smooth. Oh no, Mossy makes a big mistake. That's so cool to watch.
Here is a replay. Look to the outside.
just a little bit short, getting up on top of it, and bounces off the side. And then there's another tip over just there. That
So he comes in, goes to the inside. There's a little rut right there. He leans over. Rear wheel doesn't get in the rut. Round he goes.
Yeah, the back wheel just missed the entry to that rut. First rule of rut. Just a little wide. Yeah, it looks like he got off balance on a rut, and it just
this replay right here. It's like Jet.
Well, Jet was the first one down.
Jumped into Tanti potentially. And guys just pile into his bike. Didn't look like a big crash for sure.
Same camera angle. Watch the two riders. Oh, Moss is so tight.
Yeah, Coop just caught the end and caught the back of his motorcycle. Bossy was going.
Go for a replay. Oh, on the left, green Kawasaki 24. Oh, he collected clouds. I saw cloud back there. Thompson has made the pass. Kingsford is still well within his fight, well until I spoke.
Down he goes. What got ripped out, hurt his arm.
Number 10 on the left of the screen.
Yeah, he just went in front wheel high, came up way short on one of the whoops, and when you case stuff like that front end high, it whips.
Ali das curvas do lago. As duas curvas. Oh, acabou caindo. Caiu ali quem?
Tá na terceira colocação, empatado com o Enzo Ximenes, mas...
Caiu ali. Esparramou. Bandeira verde ainda. Teve um problema do escorregão, escorrega bem ali, você viu o tombaço que tomou o gol, parada no box, porque realmente é uma coisa perigosíssima. Ai, o tombo, tá aí, ó.
Saída de trás.
Racing Philippines. And down goes in Racing Philippines in the shape of Joseph Perino.
Akid is swallowed up, Akid drops, there is contact. Two are taken out, but as they come through, it is going to be the victory. They call that very, very early in as Sharafuddin is there. Pitterpong is forced to stand up, and there are two. Now, is that one of the...
Right there. This is the gear they start in. They may click third going down into the first turn. However, it's a pretty short straight.
He's aggressive early. Look at his line right here. He just goes in. Webster doesn't know he's there. Cuts down. Joey's about it week after week, and Dino even knows it himself. For him to get...
no! Savachi goes down! Cloud!
They're hooked together.
Bikes are stuck together!
No kick around about now-ish. There. Couldn't get on the brakes, and he just foot slipped off the peg, and he... well, I tell you what, something of an own goal. Straight in the back of the net. Here, he tries to cut to the inside, and he just came in and just...
Yeah.
Watch this here. Through the whoops, and does he? Yes, he does. He gets kicked. Look, tell you what, he will be thankful for that catch.